Blah blah blah. Do do do. Do do do. I've not made my coffee. Hello YouTube, if you're there, I am here. I'm just setting up a few things and waiting for my coffee to brew. Yes, good, I'm signed in, blah blah blah. Chat rate equals 1. What does that mean? Is this working? Alright, okay, it is apparently. Well, something's. Ah ha ha ha! Yes, yes, very nice. It's working. It's working, it's working. Right. Okay, right. Drawing glove. I will be here in a couple of minutes. Right, in the meantime, I suppose I'd better open me reference. What? Don't want to do that, I just want to bloody open. Alright. Okay, I'm on Zodiac now, but I will go and get coffee in a moment. Move the mic over. There we go. Window arrange. Float all in windows. Okay. I think you can probably guess what kind of a vibe I'm wanting to go for with Aquarius. And you'd be correct in thinking that I was already open. That I want to do a cat knocking something off something. Well, a water container off something. Okay, for this I will use... It's going to be the quickest way to do this. I could just ping it in here. Right. Get over there, please. Right. Hide that in a memento. Right, so there's me folders. No, not there. There. Piskies, go away. Yeah, that one. I said that one, please. That's a ping, isn't it? Right, that's those in there. And for the Piskies one, I do want to do fish because I like drawing fish. I like drawing cats, so it'll be cats and fish today. I know, how original. Alright, and of course I couldn't do... I love Photoshop, it just randomly changes your settings when you've not done anything. What was I saying? Yeah. Aquarius is going to feature a certain grey and white cat who you all know and love. Beep. Yeah, I'll get a couple of reference photos of her and I'll go and get my coffee and just put this back up here so people know. People have to know. Get there, please. Go. I'm slightly away from the mic here because I'm getting stuff off my other monitor. But I have some good pictures of the P, as you can probably gather. Few extra large icons. Of her greyness. I mean, they're all good, but yeah. Have we got any of her pawing anything? There's some pictures of the cat for you. Coffee. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's I gonna do? God, I'm getting old. Oh yeah, that was what I was gonna do. I was gonna promote it on Discord. Thread, it's Discord. Right, okay. I'll get back to the drawing board. Right. Chat is disabled for this live stream. Wow. Oh well, I'm not going to sit and mess about because I've been doing this too much already. Right, hello. Here we have the noble steed in question. Here's my stylus. Too much sleeve gap action going on here. Right, that's better. I hate sleeves. I mean, obviously if it's cold they're good, but when you're trying to draw, they get in the way, and I've got big buttons on the cuffs of these, and it'll scratch me wacko, which I don't want, because it's expensive. Right, so, I don't know why I put that into this document, because Pisces is going to be another document. It'll be fine, everything's fine. Everything is fine. I don't know what it is about her. She's so bloody expressive. Right. Let's twist this round. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a lovely day. Today in Edinburgh it is Dreich, which means it's kind of grey, it's a bit cold, it's kind of damp, a wee bit windy, just everything's the same colour. Dreich. Oh, some good coffee that is. Good. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole document like this. That was control click and create a new layer. And I always forget what this is. I always forget what stroke is. I mean, I've only been using this for like 20 years. You would think I'd know. File, edit, stroke. There we are. And of course it's over on the other bloody window. Why would it be on the correct window? There. Right. Blackish. 5 pixels, that'll do. Right, now. Ooh, that's not actually a very big stroke. Let's see if I can fill it. There we go. See, I don't like the stroke feature in Photoshop. I wish it had like a live preview, because I can't think how bloody big 5 pixels is. Let's see, 20 then. Right, yeah, okay, that'll do. Yeah, there's just some things you think like, why are these things this way, and then I also conversely grumble when they change things. So that's no good. Right. Now, I read somewhere that videos and Instagram reels of works in progress work better if you're using a dark theme and a dark background. Like, I think it was, I can't remember the name of the guy who it was, but he was doing these absolutely gorgeous pictures. I think of it was of a turtle, and he'd inverted his canvas so it was black background, and he was drawing with an off-white. And you know, it makes sense, because you know, if you're doom scrolling at 3 in the morning, you don't want a bright white canvas reminding you of how terrible you are at 3 in the morning, and also keeping you awake. So I'm going to try and do these on a kind of darker background. I can't remember what I sketched on the first one. I think it probably was a light background. Let's get all those in the same area. Right, okay, so that one's already here. Right, it's this one I kinda like. This one I like. And I think it was an Adobe stock thingy. So yes, credit the artist, blah blah blah. But yeah, anyway, just do like if you do a quick search, I think it was like, what I googled was cats knocking things off things or something, or cat Aquarius or some such. Yeah, it was this one I saw that kind of reminds me a bit of I'll say this one. I'll do a wee chatty poo over here. Sketcher, that'll do. Right, this one here. Why is that not the right colour? Right, red. There we go. Right, this one here kinda reminds me of Grace Sanford. Like, very, very cool. I've got one of her pieces on the wall here. She's also a lovely person. Go and check her out on Instagram and usual suspect places. It's not by her, but it's kind of in that sort of style, and sort of thought, well, I mean, cats wouldn't really knock something over like that. They would knock it over like this little shit here, or this one. And now Pix is actually quite good. She doesn't knock over glasses. She likes to knock pens and hair ties, or as I call them, bunchies, off onto the floor, and then they're never seen again, or they're all under the sofa. Right, so I think I've got, actually, I need to get a picture of Pix. The P is her colloquial name. She goes by many names. She is a cat. The extensive library of the P. Yeah, she needs a bit more range, I think. I haven't got many of her sort of sitting profile that are any good. Well, I probably have, they're still on my phone. I mean, there's that one. Which was playing on one of the beds. Yeah, it's very intimidating. No, I won't use that. Won't use that. Right. Right, bloody hell. Right, if you're new here, my previous illustration was the Capricorn one, which we'll just bring in there. So we're gonna go for a feel like this, right? And yes, I need to do the little datey thing at the bottom and the title in this. I'm behind just because of life having the audacity to get in the way. Right, so now I have this reference image here, which I like. I like that kind of pose. But I'm going to use the P, and I'm going to try and not use a similar colour palette because I'm always doing that one. I'm always doing bloody teal. So, right, right. Move it up this folder up here. Okay, right. Too much going on over here. Go away. Go away. Go. Way. Now I do have an affiliate thing with Anastasia over at Magic Picker, and one of his amazing Photoshop plugins, which I've only had a small play about with, it's called Magic Ref, which is like Magic Picker but for reference. So you can just have all your reference in this one little area. I'll probably do a video on that. Promoting it. Right. So, right, this is a good wee tip. If for whatever reason your brain's not working good and you just can't think or see shapes, right, just grab a stupid colour that will show up over whatever you're working on. Bright pink's particularly good because there's not many things that are bright pink apart from soap. Right, so you got your head there, got one lug there, one lug there. Yeah. Right, and then you got like that there, and then you've got haunch there. Now I'm totally exaggerating some of this because I can. Now, so yeah. Okay, and what you can do is just, alright, okay, we've got some shapes there. Now, I'm not sure about the sort of head positions, so that would be like that, and no, that doesn't look right. Like, it's kind of good doing this as well when you've got kind of a low res image like this to kind of work out what the hell you're doing. Now I'm not copying this. at all. Right, now that line around there is also kind of where the eye line is, so like the ears are going round like that, so that goes out like that. So is that kind of how it's working? So if that's the middle of the head there, I think this must be a Maine Coon because it's quite square. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that head. I think that's what it is. I just don't like that head, and it's not because I can't work it out, because I can. It just looks a bit not right for my purposes. So I will get a. Unfortunately, my glamorous assistant is asleep on the sofa, and it'd be very rude to wake her. So now, what I think the P would do would be possibly something a bit like that, but maybe like that. So, right, I'll go down to my little doobly-doos down here. Change the colour a bit because it's a bit jarring. Let's go orange, why not? I mean, the thing is as well, Pix is quite a leggy lady. She's a long cat as opposed to a potato boy or girl. She is long, and she has got ears that she has not and will not grow into. She's 14 years old and an absolute little shit, and I would not change her for the world. Right, I've done a fresh reinstall of Photoshop because my PS went into my PC went into a blue screen loop, and there's a few bits I haven't quite got. Back to my liking. And one of them is the little center point that you can move around and change the pivot to, and I can never remember what it's called. Use Right. Sorry, this is probably awfully very boring, but this is annoying the hell out of me, so unlucky. Spring-loaded tool shortcuts are crap. Reference point, is that it? Let's see if that's it. Yeah! Happy days! Phew! Oh, excuse me. Oh, for heaven's sake, are we doing everyone's favourite game of what bloody layer is that one? Figures, right. So we'll have some sort of vessel here. Spilling, I think. That pink is quite jarring actually. Oh god, that's even worse. Hang on a second, I will close the door because we have a very squeaky washing machine. And you probably won't be able to hear it, but I don't know. Alright. I mean, it would make sense, I think, for this to be a coffee mug. But then again, I would have to have brown liquid pouring on what would otherwise be a very nice picture, and no. Right, take that. Right, now this is purely the ideas. Stage. So, it doesn't quite matter the perspective and yada yada yada. I'm just looking for a feel. Here it picks as she's got indicators. Now, do I want to have her, like, kind of like this is kind of like totally accidental, but you know the religious iconography where you've got the big circle behind the head, like and something like that. Just that. Let's see if I can find out. Such a child. Religious circle behind the head is called a halo, an aureole, a nimbus, glory, or a gloriole. It just writes itself. I mean, I'm not religious in the slightest. I'm pretty sure that the P isn't, so I think I might just leave it. Now, do I want her looking? I don't know what sort of eyes I want her to have. Right. What layer's that flipping circle? That one. Right, head's a bit big, but that's okay. Right, now, sometimes, like with illustrations, the first one is, the first idea is kind of what you want. Sometimes it isn't. Right, okay. Bigger. Sorry guys, this might be a bit of a boring stream. Okay, no, not there. Yeah. Right. Right. I think I'm actually kind of happy with that. Right, I'm just keeping these roughs because this is purely ideas. Close others. No. Alright, so So I want to yoink those over as well. Right, so this one's the Pisces. So we're talking fish. So I'm thinking, go back here and get the reference folder. Right, if you want all these in the same place, like to line up on top of each other, you just click bang, bong. Right, and now they're all in neatly piled on top of each other. Thusly. Pisces there, and that one. Right, and because I'm trying to stay away from my usual colour palette, I think I'm going to go for some koi kind of colours. Well, I mean, I don't need to be thinking about colours just yet, but I need to look at some koi. I'm definitely trying to, ooh, that's pretty, be a lot more organised than I used to be. So that's why I'm taking a little bit longer filing things, even if it is just reference. Because it can be a little bit annoying if you've just been dumping things into your download folder or your desktop or whatever, and then for whatever reason computer says no, and that's the end of that. Oh, love the face on that guy. What a legend he is. Right. I'm going to remove that and open up the reference of it. Right, you'll see this guy in a minute. He's glorious. That's really pretty. And to now see that one up close, I'm not loving it as much. And that's got quite the obvious Pisces maneuver, but look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wait a minute. That's gonna messed up somehow. How's that happened? Oh no, it is actually like that. Okay, never mind. Right, okay, well, I can fix that. Image, canvas size. There we go. nice, but I'll keep it for later. I'll keep that here because this is actually what I don't want to do. What I'm thinking is if I can get that over there and there. Get your wee chubby chops in there, sunshine. Like, I want them to be in a circle, but what I'm thinking is get out of that folder, please. Get out of the folder, please. Thank you. But having them like right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to articulate myself with this, but right, go for that. Right, I'm trying to use the whole of the syntax here because there's no point me doing it really small, but it's one of these things where I like starting off small because if it works as a thumbnail, that's half the battle. Right. So say like both there. So is that going to work? It would be more like the fish is going away from you, like that. Would it? Yeah, I stay near a school and unfortunately the little buggers can be quite loud, so I'm sorry if you heard any of that. Yeah, I'm not liking that so much. Looking more of that. Up here. I don't need that. Right. Yes, that's a circle. Come on. G V. Now, I wonder if I try something. I wonder. What does this do? Oh, this could be very interesting. Yes. Right, so see if we go for like a. Okay, okay, right, okay. So what is it making it like? Oh, I see what it's doing. Kinda. Right, okay, no, that's not gonna work. Didn't think it would, but never mind. Right, right, now I'm going to try and keep this. Right. Get a ruler right here. Guides. So, right. So basically, I don't want the head to be about there. The body to be about there. No, 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 no. Right, I don't want these to be like I could just copy paste. But I don't want it to be too symmetrical. I want it to be, you know. Right, anyway, right, just roughly sketch this out and then I'll do another one. Right. Okay, so. Okay, so this would be. So the center line would be about there. The center line would be about there. I need to learn to just get the idea out. Otherwise things just you think too much about it. Right. Right, okay, so that's one. Now I think I'll try like something a bit more profile-y. So how is this planning it? Like a yin-yang kind of thing. So yeah, I mean koi are kind of more profile, like what's profile like koi like? Kind of more like your standard kind of goldfish. Maybe just a bit more of a chunky boy. It's probably far too big. I don't know why I'm doing it on this layer, but you know. Bear with me. Right, don't need to get the shape of the head right. You just need to get it done. Right. Get the bloody idea out. Now I know what I said. So make one like now here was me thinking this was going to be an easy one because I like drawing aquatic things and I like fluid lines, and you would think they were fairly simple, but oh no. Oh no. Koi profile. Ooh, that could be interesting. Interesting, oh no, I like that one, I like that one. Yeah. Look at this lad. Right. So he's got the underside. we might be getting somewhere, you know. Right, okay. I like that a lot. Swim down. Koi dive. That'll be their search term. Koi swim down. Right, I think I might need to look beyond the species. Ooh, that could maybe be. Something that could help. Just go for a fish. And it keeps showing me fish with like things wrong with them. It's not what I want. I just want the fish pointing down the way. Looking short stock here. That's kind of good. Kind of like that. Kind of. Maybe his eye. Maybe his no. Alright, what I'm thinking sort of in my mind's eye is like that kind of a deal. I don't know. I don't know what it is I'm wanting. Well, I do, but I don't. So I don't. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that is good. I'd like to know if like you're finding these useful. Right. Right, I'm just going to do something to see if this is kind of like what I'm wanting. Yeah, there's something that I like something about that. A second. Alright, take that, get rid of that reference. Hide that. Control Shift C, Control V. Right, put those down together. And then I can decide which one I prefer. There's kind of like a bit of a life and death yin and yang thing going on here. Kind of like, I like this one, I think, because it's almost kind of like a life and death thing going on. I know these are not meant to be particularly deep or anything, but you know. Right, cool. So that is a wee bit of development. And I hope you found that interesting. So what I'm going to do, before I shut these down, is I'm going to just take these, group them. And keep those for later. Delete that, take that. I think I'm going to really like this design actually. Yeah, because I think maybe if I have them coloured like life and death, like this one could be like whites, and this could be more orange, maybe, because I'm not keen on the yellow koi. I like the ones with the contrast on them. Yeah, so white and black, maybe, and that could be white and red, orange. But you know, that will be for the colour. I know my handwriting's terrible. Don't care. Right, so that's that one set up, and go back and where's the Pisces? There we go. I think actually I'll come back to this one right now. Sometimes it's just good to get a little bit of perspective. I hate drawing in red, I hate it. Don't know if you can see that okay. So I think maybe we want to make it a bit more exaggerated. I'm liking, yeah, so you have spine, like that. And yeah, I think actually it's a bit silly. Having that up there. That looks like some horrific scoliosis or something. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't know, I might have to come back to this. Just play with some shapes up here. Because like the cat, you've got their back leg there. Just say that's tail. And you've got a front. And just say she was like looking that way. What shape would that be? Yeah, see, because that's more. Right, so I've got that there. And got her bum here. And the tummy. Bean. Right. There. I don't know if this is just me needing to just refine this a little bit more. Or the shape. Because I'm liking a lot about this. Maybe have it so I don't know, like the tail in the water. Make a pleasing shape. Or more like something like that maybe works. Because I think a cat would quite be annoyed if their tail got wet, so. I mean, like, obviously there'll be. Cool. I think this one would work better as a horizontal composition. I wish I'd copied that. I really do. I wish I'd copied that because it was just a nice wee. There's something just about the energy about the doodle. It was just like, yeah, and. liking the sort of the mirroring of the flow, maybe. Better where it was. I honestly don't know which I prefer. Damn. Right, okay, I think I'm going to do a social media vote. 1 or 2. Right, I don't know if anybody's actually watched this, but you know, thanks if you did. Like it and subscribed if you liked it. Yeah, okay, right, I will cancel this now. Thanks very much, and after I've been away from the PC for a wee bit, I'll have a look at these and decide again, and do some rough colours. So, cheers.